In 2025, humanity once again set foot on the lunar surface. This time it wasn't a government agency leading the charge, but a private company, Firefly Aerospace. Their Blue Ghost lander touched down, marking a new era in space exploration. This achievement, while celebrated by many, also reignited a familiar flame, the embers of doubt that have lingered since the Apollo missions. Why, in an age of unprecedented technological advancement, do some still question the reality of our celestial achievements? Why, when we can watch live feeds from space and track the International Space Station's orbit with the ease of a smartphone app, do whispers of conspiracy still echo? The answer, it seems, lies not in the stars but within ourselves. Our innate curiosity, the same driving force that propels us to explore the cosmos, can also lead us down paths of suspicion and mistrust. It's a curious paradox. The farther we reach into the vastness of space, the more some seem to retreat into the confines of doubt. The year was 1969. The world watched in awe as Neil Armstrong took that momentous first step onto the lunar surface. It was a triumph of human ingenuity, a testament to our boundless capacity for exploration. Yet even then, seeds of doubt were sown. Some argued that the flag planted on the moon couldn't possibly wave in a vacuum. Others pointed to the lack of visible stars in the photographs as evidence of a staged event. These claims, while easily debunked by scientists and engineers, took root in the minds of some, fueled by a distrust of authority and a yearning for something more sensational than the truth. Fast forward to the present day, and the Artemis program. Humanity's ambitious endeavor to establish a sustainable presence on the moon faces its own share of skeptics. The arguments may have evolved, but the underlying sentiment remains the same. Some question the program's exorbitant cost, arguing that the funds would be better spent addressing pressing issues here on Earth. Others express concerns about the environmental impact of space exploration. While these concerns are valid and warrant discussion, they often become intertwined with more outlandish claims. The internet, for all its merits, has become a breeding ground for misinformation. Conspiracy theories, once relegated to the fringes of society, now spread like wildfire through social media platforms, amplified by algorithms designed to keep us engaged regardless of the veracity of the content we consume. In the digital age, information travels at the speed of light. This constant barrage of data, while empowering in many ways, can also be overwhelming. It's all too easy to get lost in a sea of conflicting narratives, each vying for our attention, each claiming to hold the key to the truth. Social media in particular has played a significant role in the resurgence of conspiracy theories. Platforms like Facebook and Twitter, designed to connect us with like-minded individuals, can inadvertently create echo chambers where unsubstantiated claims are reinforced and amplified. Algorithms, designed to personalize our online experience, can trap us in filter bubbles, feeding us a steady diet of information that confirms our existing biases, regardless of their factual accuracy. The result is a fragmented information landscape where truth becomes subjective and critical thinking is often drowned out by the clamor of online discourse. It's important to remember that not all opinions are created equal. Just because an idea is widely shared or passionately argued doesn't make it true. We must be vigilant in our consumption of information, questioning our own biases and seeking out credible sources. Section 4. The New Space Race, a Battleground for Truth? The 21st century has ushered in a new era of space exploration. No longer the sole domain of government agencies, the final frontier has become a playground for private companies like SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Firefly Aerospace. This privatization of space, while undoubtedly fueling innovation, has also introduced new layers of complexity to the already murky waters of conspiracy theories. Some view the involvement of private companies in space exploration with suspicion, seeing it as a grab for resources and profits. Others worry about the lack of transparency and accountability that often accompanies private enterprise. These concerns are not entirely unfounded. However, it's important to remember that the pursuit of knowledge and the pursuit of profit are not mutually exclusive. In fact, the competition fostered by the new space race has led to remarkable technological advancements that benefit us all. Reusable rockets, once considered science fiction, are now a reality thanks to the ingenuity of companies like SpaceX. These advancements have the potential to make space exploration more accessible and affordable, paving the way for a future where humanity's reach truly extends beyond the confines of our planet. Section 5. From slide rules to supercomputers, technology and its discontents. In 1969, the technology used to land humans on the moon was considered cutting edge. Computers were the size of rooms, and the calculations required for spaceflight were painstakingly performed by hand. Today we carry more computing power in our pockets than was available to the entire Apollo program. This exponential growth in technology has revolutionized our lives in countless ways. We can now communicate instantly with people across the globe, access a wealth of information at our fingertips, and even explore the surface of Mars from the comfort of our homes. Yet, this technological prowess has also given rise to new forms of deception. Deepfakes, AI-generated images and videos that are virtually indistinguishable from reality have the potential to erode trust in what we see and hear. The line between reality and simulation is becoming increasingly blurred, making it more challenging than ever to discern fact from fiction. In this age of information overload, it's more important than ever to cultivate critical thinking skills. We must learn to question our assumptions, evaluate evidence carefully, and be wary of information that confirms our biases too easily. Section 6. Beyond the Moon, the enduring quest for knowledge. While the debate over moon landings continues to rage in some corners of the internet, the scientific community remains focused on pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. From studying the atmospheres of distant planets to searching for signs of life beyond Earth, our quest to understand the universe shows no signs of slowing down. The James Webb Space Telescope, launched in 2021, has already provided us with breathtaking images of the cosmos, peering back to the dawn of time and revealing the universe in unprecedented detail. Meanwhile, robotic explorers roam the surface of Mars, sending back data that helps us piece together the history of our planetary neighbor. These endeavors, driven by curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, represent the best of humanity. They remind us that despite our differences, we are united by a shared sense of wonder and a desire to explore the unknown. Section 7. Lost in Space, a call for reason in a sea of speculation. As we venture further into the cosmos, both physically and intellectually, it's important to remember the lessons learned from past journeys. The moon landing, once a symbol of human achievement, has become a lightning rod for skepticism and mistrust. In an age where information is abundant but trust is scarce, it's more important than ever to approach extraordinary claims with a healthy dose of skepticism. We must be willing to question our assumptions, evaluate evidence carefully, and be open to the possibility that we might be wrong. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, full of wonders yet to be discovered. Let us approach its exploration with a spirit of curiosity, humility, and above all, a commitment to truth. For in the words of Carl Sagan, science is more than a body of knowledge. It is a way of thinking.